Welcome to Last Week in Gaming. How are you, Kyle?
Good. How are you?
Very good. I'm excited. We're doing this show. I just had a really good food that you bought me. You bought me some food, some Mediterranean food.
I just carried it.
You carried it.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing that.
Yeah.
So this week was actually quite a doozy in terms of news. I was starting to think that we wouldn't see no news. No news. No news. Bye, bye, bye. Then bam, Cyberpunk 2077 hit us with, you know what? I'm actually going to get to that later.
What?
Booyah. Yeah, a tease. We're teasing the news. But basically, you're in for a good one tonight. There was also a ton of Baby Yoda news.
What?
Yeah, and I'm not going to lie, thank God, because otherwise I'm not sure what else we would be talking about on this show. We've also got a killer guest. Well, she's actually an angel. So a killer angel, I guess. A voice actress and recently became head of creators at G2 Esports, Brittany Johnson, will be joining us tonight. Woo! She's in the house. Everybody applause. And just so that you guys know, thank you so much for joining us. You know, of course, we're in chat and watching and making sure that you guys had a great week leading up to this. Let me know how you're doing so we can discuss. And while you do that, let's hop into some saucy main stories.
I don't know if
I don't have a graphic for that yet. Kyle's mic is not on.
My mic is not on that time, but it's okay.
It's all good. Yeah! That might let's just keep that. That might be
really
my
good.
favorite main stories graphic. We made a new one, but I think this one is pretty dope. All right, the second week of the new decade has already led us to Delay City. Yeah. This is the thing I was talking about earlier, especially for Square Enix. Though to be fair, would it truly be a Final Fantasy game without a delay? Yep, that's right. Final Fantasy VII Remake's release is getting pushed back. I've only been waiting for this game forever.
And isn't the game going to be split anyway?
Yeah.
So it's like
I don't know.
part one. I'm just going to wait till they're all ready to go.
Exactly.
Okay.
But just a bit, the much anticipated game will now arrive on April 10th instead of March 3rd. Okay, so it's only a month. As for why, the development team issued this statement on the Square Enix blog. We are making this tough decision in order to give ourselves a few extra weeks to apply final polish to the game and to deliver you with the best possible experience. I, on behalf of the whole team, want to apologize to everyone, as I know this means waiting for the game just a little bit longer. You know, I mean, if you don't want to wait longer, you can always just play the original version.
That was the joke I was going to make.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, that was the joke I was
Evan
going to
and
make.
you guys are succinct in terms of your sense of humor.
Yeah.
Who knew? Though that's not an option for Marvel's Avengers, another Square Enix game facing a longer delay, so not a month, this is much longer, than Final Fantasy VII. Originally planned for May 15th, Avengers is now slated to launch September 4th. Developer Crystal Dynamics elaborated on the setback, saying, as fans ourselves, it's an honor and a privilege to work with these legendary characters, and we know what these superheroes mean to us and true believers around the world. When we set out to bring you our vision for Marvel's Avengers, we committed to delivering an original story-driven campaign, engaging co-op, and compelling content. For years to come, to that end, we will spend this additional development time focusing on fine-tuning and polishing the game to the high standards our fans expect and deserve.
I hate corporate speak.
Yeah, that was a mouthful.
Yeah.
I was like, this quote's not over
Wow,
yet.
you really enjoyed the sound of your own voice when you gave that quote.
Yeah, that was a long
Not
quote.
you specifically.
No,
the
I know what
person.
you meant. Yeah, the person.
When we set out, I was like, okay, it's delayed. Say that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's just late. It's late for reasons.
Yeah.
But yeah, polishing the game is a laughable excuse at this point.
Okay, there you
If
go.
if I were to say, this is according to my writer and myself, we agree with this point. It's similar to when a director leaves a movie because of creative differences, you know, just once. I want to see a delay that has like a human upside, like a developer saying, hey, you know what? We don't want our people working 100 hours a week, so we're going to delay this game anyway. These 2 game delays are a bummer, sure, but there's so much stuff coming out that I'm not even bothered a bit.
A bit.
A bit. No, it's true. I mean, delay all you want.
Yeah.
I mean, just make a good game.
It's not like we're starved for gaming content.
Totally not.
There's so
By
much
no
out
means.
there. Yeah.
But you know what it is?
It's entitled consumers.
The shareholders.
Oh, true.
But maybe the
Capitalist
consumers
pigs.
too.
Sorry, I had to say it. I'm sorry.
It could also be the consumers.
Yeah, they're entitled. Yeah,
They're pretty entitled.
There's so much to play, and it's not like you're. Yeah. Anyway.
I get it. I love angry Kyle sometimes.
I know.
It's good. It's a good dynamic.
Yeah, it just makes me mad. It's like these people that are consuming the content get really mad when games get delayed. But there is a literal human side. There's people that suffered for this crunch time. So you not getting to play your favorite game for 8 weeks, 12 weeks, 16 weeks, whatever, doesn't ruin your life.
Yeah.
And these people get to have like a normal human experience and don't have to get crunched in 100, 120-hour weeks.
That's perfect. I love that rant.
I'm sorry.
Good rant, Kyle.
Sorry.
You freaking nailed it. That was good.
Yeah.
No, that was good. Because actually, the one thing that developers could do, which they can't because you can't predict the future, is like have an actual due date that makes sense and that they can actually meet.
Well, often.
And then people aren't basically deceived, you know, but it's not really their fault. And it's like, what if they had said that correct due date? Would you have cared then? No. So there you go.
Yeah, no one's like, whoa, you delivered on time!
Woo!
There's no threads about it on the internet.
It doesn't happen.
Yeah, usually the due date is going to be set by people who are not actually doing the actual developing.
Yeah.
It's like a coordination between the lead developers and the people who are setting the due dates, right?
True.
I assume. I could be wrong.
I don't know. Let's read a developer 101 book for idiots or something. Yeah. I should probably do that. Anyways, Avengers ain't alone in the move to September. More delays, guys. However, yeah, honestly, you might want to take a seat for this one, but you probably already know because this news has been out and moving, circulating, and it's a big news. It's a big news. But yeah, Big E Cyberpunk 2077 is now planned to come out September 17th. Instead of the April 16th, CD Projekt Red put out the following statement on Twitter to explain what was going on. And you better believe polishing is part of it. Yes, we are currently at a stage where the game is complete and playable, but there's still work to be done. Night City is massive, full of stories, content, and places to visit, but due to the sheer scale and complexity of it all, we need more time to finish playtesting, fixing, and polishing. We want Cyberpunk 2077 to be our crowning achievement for this generation, and postponing launch will give us the precious months we need to make the game perfect. Another long one. You know, I think all these games should just admit that they're terrified of Tom Nook. That's it. Nobody wants to go up against Animal Crossing New Horizons this spring. It makes total sense. This is why they're doing this.
We can wait.
We can wait.
I can wait for Cyberpunk.
Totally fine. I also totally believe CD Projekt Red. I mean, they've done stellar work
I'm
up
pretty
until
sure they
this
delayed
point.
The Witcher too, and it came out incredible. It's still being played.
Yeah.
Yeah, I trust them. Take your time. It's
Take
cool.
your time.
I bet it gets delayed another 3 months too.
Oh, that would be insane.
I'm sorry if it happens. I didn't do it, but yeah.
Riots in the streets, though.
Yeah.
Those will ensue.
You did it.
We did it.
It was me.
In terms of Cyberpunk news, we are not done yet. Yes, with that delay, you might think PS5 and Xbox Series X versions are in the Gwent cards. See what I did there? But CD Projekt Red claims, according to GameSpot, that's not the case right now. The studio's joint, which makes sense, there's a delay. Studio's joint CEO Adam Kaczynski said on a teleconference call, we are going with the same plans that we set. Cyberpunk 2077 was always designed for PS4 and Xbox One. We are thinking about the next generation, but for now, we are focused on the current generation. That plan is still valid. Keep in mind, that isn't an outright denial. Like, at the very least, I think we'll see enhancements for people playing Cyberpunk on next-generation systems at some point, but, you know.
But aren't they all backwards compatible anyway?
That's another good point.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the PS5 is like fully backwards compatible.
That's right here. What the hell, GameSpot?
I don't know about the Xbox One X 470 or whatever they're calling it, but I just assume they're all going to be backwards compatible. So
yeah, no, that's a very
good point. I know
good
about the, like higher res textures and all that junk, but like whatever.
That's a very good point.
Yeah, whatever.
That's a very good point. All right.
You should be playing it on PC anyway, so.
PC Master Race.
I know, but it's totally true. Like,
I know.
Anyway.
Let's get crazy in this
I'm mad
chat
today,
right now.
guys. I'm sorry. This is the second week that I've been mad, and it's
Kyle's
just,
grumpy cat.
Well, last week it was about Star Wars, and this week it's about
delays.
No, I'm not mad about the delays. It's the entitled kids that are mad about delays.
Yeah.
I'm mad about the people that are mad.
Yeah. Chill with the madness.
Yeah.
All right, that's a good name for a band.
Chill with the madness. Like Down with the Sickness.
Yeah, I like it.
Rage Against the Machine.
All right, I coined it. Nobody steal it.
Yeah, my band name called it.
Called it.
Those are the rules.
Sony will skip E3 for the second year in a row, according to GameIndustry.biz. Yes, a Sony Interactive Entertainment spokesperson told the website, "We have great respect for the ESA as an organization, but we do not feel the vision of E3 2020 is right venue for what we are focused on this year. We will build upon our global events strategy in 2020 by participating in hundreds of consumer events across the globe. Our focus is on making sure fans feel part of the PlayStation family and have access to play their favorite content. We have a fantastic lineup of titles coming up on PlayStation 4, and with the upcoming launch of PlayStation 5, we are truly looking forward to a year of celebration with our fans.
What a quote again.
Oh my God, with the quotes
Catch your
today.
breath.
I can breathe a little bit. Let me take a sip of my...
We're not sure this aligns with our vision, aka E3 is selling too many public tickets.
Yeah, aka E3 is expensive, aka we can do this way cheaper on our dollar, aka we can control the messaging
And
if we do it ourselves.
Control who attends, and it's not just 4-hour lines to play a game that's the 10-minute demo.
And that
Yeah.
is the DL.
Yeah, it's just going to be, eventually E3 is just going to be one big Bang Energy booth and Nintendo.
Oh my God, don't even get me started on Bang Energy.
Yeah, I got some chuckles. I hear the
That
quiet
is
chuckles.
so
Like,
crazy.
yeah, it's gonna.
It's
just,
so true.
it's so
so
true.
true.
It's just gonna be it's just that's it. And then food trucks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Lots of food.
And
And then
people-
all the developers just at the bars.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they're all gonna be at the bars, and then a bunch of attendees who don't know what deodorant is.
Saucy. Or
It's true,
salty,
it's
whichever
true.
one. You take your pick.
It gets really hot outside when you're waiting to get in because the security lines are long, and then people think deodorant is holy water or something, and it's just gonna burn them.
They don't touch it.
Yeah, God.
They're
There's some
vampires.
interesting smells in gaming convention halls.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
We gotta work on that. for
I'm not a
2020.
participant in that.
No.
I smell wonderful all the
you do.
time.
You smell like success and dreams,
And roses.
and I smell like bitterness and failure.
You're
forget the
You're
alcohol.
crushing it tonight.
Alcohol. No, I'm not much of a drinker.
So good.
Chocolate, soda.
Basically, the basics,
yeah,
you know.
Chocolate and soda.
Your usual, it's like your pyramid, your food pyramid.
Yeah, food pyramid. The bottom is
Choc-
the bottom.
The bottom,
The bottom.
the bottom is potatoes.
Potatoes. You
Yeah.
knew it. And then the next one is cheese.
Right?
Then it's soda,
Yeah. Two more.
chocolate,
Chocolate.
sour candy.
Oh, okay. You didn't have alcohol in there.
I don't drink
That's
alcohol.
just
I don't
more
really-
like it's like it's a triangle in alcohol, in a bit of alcohol. So
Yeah.
the alcohol kind of like
Maybe I have like an alcohol moat around my
floats.
pyramid.
That's what I meant. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
I-
something like that.
I don't-
It surrounds the
I'm
pyramid.
not much of a drinker. I'm not. much
I
of a
know.
drinker.
Me neither.
I like beer. What about this?
Beer's good. Beer's
Anyway,
fun. Let's all
sorry.
go for drinks.
All right, we're back to the
Forget
PS4.
it. All right.
Okay.
No.
E3 is not good for PlayStation. Yeah.
No.
Last year.
What was the line here? Last year, there was an assumption that Team PlayStation pulled back because of a lack of new PlayStation 4 games, game announcements rather. But that's obviously, not the case. Yep, the company gearing up for PS5 launching this year, and undoubtedly Sony will hold its own presser, possibly sooner than later, to unveil the PS5, similar to PS4 Grand's debut in February 2013. Holy cow, 2013. I was 2 years in the game industry when that.
7 years ago.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
My God.
You
Can't
can't.
believe we're 47 years old.
I know. I can't believe I'm 85.
Wow. How does it feel to be 96?
Pretty crazy.
Okay, perfect. Carry on.
You can't help but think Microsoft and Xbox are excited to have the E3 stage. I don't know about that.
I don't think they
to
give a
themselves. But do you all think? Let us know what you guys think in the chat. Does E3 matter to you anymore? And if so, is Sony making a mistake by not going? I don't know.
They're not making a mistake.
I don't think so.
Nah, Sony's been crushing it with the games.
That's true. I don't think Microsoft is minded either, not
No.
having them there.
They are direct competitors, but like they both have like totally different priorities right now. It feels like. Well, I mean, maybe not. Maybe I'm contradicting myself, but Microsoft had just bought all those studios to get a bunch of their exclusives up to par with what Sony's been delivering. So.
That's right. And huge focus on indie titles and.
Yeah, the Game Pass is amazing.
I know.
Yeah. Oh my God, I love the
They're
Game
just
Pass.
fine. They basically, I think Microsoft, I don't know. We don't know what happened. Like, what if Sony just had a falling out with, like, the E3 people?
Well, I mean, the ESA.
And Microsoft's still like, no, we're sticking around because we're supporting the game industry and we're cool with those people.
Maybe, but the
know.
ESA really has been messing up.
No, I know. But also, Sony has their PSX event. So
Yeah.
that's probably, like, to them, it makes more sense to hold the PSX event than to be at E3.
Yeah, because it's all
Like,
about
monetarily wise, it's probably cheaper, and they
Content.
control the content.
Yeah.
Yeah, and all their fans get access to all their games throughout the whole day. I mean,
Yeah.
and I think it's like a 2-day, 3-day event. So
I've never been, but we should go.
I've been a couple of times. We should.
Oh, of course you have. You're so cool.
I've been to all
You're
the
way
things.
cooler than I am.
I'm really cool.
Naomi's way cooler than me. That's true.
No, we're equally cool.
I
We're
appreciate it.
equals.
I appreciate the graciousness.
I had to make sure.
No, Kyle. You're all right.
You're doing good for
You're
yourself.
doing good. Appreciate it.
Keep doing you.
All right.
Speaking of Sony, Kotaku reports the company will be making another monumental move this year. The PS4 exclusive Horizon Zero Dawn will supposedly become available on Steam and the Epic Games Store at some point in 2020.
Great game.
Now, this isn't official yet, but we do know Sony is dipping its toes into these waters with MLB The Show going multi-platform starting in 2021.
Woo.
That said, that might have more to do with the MLB license than Sony.
Woo.
Anyway, if this comes to fruition, do you think this might mean we can look forward to Spider-Man, Uncharted, and even Bloodborne on PC?
Well, the moment
Wouldn't that be great?
the moment
Switch.
No, yeah, also the Switch too, though. Oh my God, I would play Sony like Spider-Man PS4 so hard on the Switch.
Yes.
Well, it wouldn't be PS4 anymore; it'd be Spider-Man Switch.
You're gonna be waving your web
have to
spinners
rename
all
it.
around and stuff.
I mean, it'd be amazing. That game's so good.
Yeah, you did play the hell out
I
of that
just
game.
like that. Like
Well, both
tickled
of
my
those games.
fancy right
Both
there.
of those games, Horizon and Spider-Man, you just spent so much time playing.
Yeah,
I tell the story a lot, but hearing Naomi scream about robot like turkeys or whatever.
flying
it is-
robot
Yeah,
birds.
Just I remember that.
Terrible.
Anyway,
They were so bad. Wanted them to die.
yeah,
Those damn robot birds, flying animals.
yeah. I was
They're
literally
robots, but they're also animals.
I was like playing in the office, and I would just hear, "Damn birds!" and I come like running
I don't
out.
think I reached that register, but it was close. It was close.
100%. Naomi
It was
gets irate. I don't. That was you. I don't. I killed Erwin.
Yeah, Erwin's,
Rest in peace, Erwin.
Erwin's
You
gone.
were great.
He's done for the day.
It's because he could see my facial expression on camera.
All right, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, more like Fire Emblem fighting, if you ask
Oh,
me.
get wrecked,
It's
Nintendo.
happening. You see, the newest downloadable character coming to the game is Byleth from
Byleth?
Fire Emblem Three Houses. So, yeah, you got all your hopes up for something different, but no, it's more Fire Emblem, just like that. This brings the amount of fighters from the strategy series up to 8,
Wow.
which is apparently only second to the number from the Mario series. That's wild. And probably, unsurprisingly, Smash fans weren't too happy with the announcement, especially since, that's what I was just saying,
We just need to
there
make
were
a-
rumors about Dante from Devil May Cry. And even Doom Guy. How, like, those would have been so much cooler.
We just need to make a section of the show
so much cooler.
called "Gamers Are Upset."
And that's us.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. It's just they're always mad.
we're always mad. We're always mad at something. I'm perturbed Waluigi hasn't gotten his due. I'm still on that Waluigi kick. It's not going anywhere, guys. I've done it since the IGN days. Deal with it. But there's still hope for all of us. Nintendo also revealed that 6 more fighters will come to Smash Ultimate as part of a Fighters Pass Volume 2. So we can all get excited again to just, be let down by even more Fire Emblem additions. Let's not do the Fire Emblem thing anymore. Let's
Yeah.
just stop doing
Give
that.
me Shrek.
Something other than Fire Emblem.
Okay.
I'll take anything. I'll take Minnie Mouse. I think it's safe to say Ninja is one of the biggest, if not the biggest, video game streamer in the world. And now he's officially in Fortnite with his very own skin. Check it out. There he is.
That's pretty dope.
Pretty dope. Developer Epic Games says this is part of the Icon series, explaining gaming, music, film, and fashion collide in Fortnite in the Icon series. The Icon series brings the artistic vision, personality, and attitude of top creators to Fortnite, building on previous collaborators with Marshmello and Major Lazer. Apparently, streamer Loserfruit will also get her own outfit in the future as well, and I'm sure many more are planned throughout the year. Personally, I'd love to see Jeff Goldblum added to the Fortnite world. Yeah, along with some Baby Yoda.
Or do you like
And
Baby
maybe
Yoda?
me. Maybe you can make me a skin Fortnite. Please? Please?
Oh.
Just one
How
skin.
can they say no to that?
Right? Please?
See, I'm gonna go the other way. Don't put me in the game.
Don't put Kyle in a
Don't.
game. Don't. Oh, yeah, and then if you say don't, they'll do it.
They'll do
Oh,
it.
That's the hope.
Don't put
Okay.
me in the game. Ah, good. You're gonna listen.
As a culture, we're obsessed with Baby Yoda, so I think that that's the best call. Just get Baby Yoda in there. It's the sound. It's the sound effect. Oh, that's so perfect. Every time. Perfect timing. Who did that? Colin?
Erwin.
Erwin.
Erwin's nailing it.
Nailing it tonight. All right. All right, where am I at? Hollywood
Which
star
streamer?
musician. Do you want to see show up? Oh yeah. Who do you want to see show up in the Battle Royale game now?
Kyle.
Let us know in the
Let's
comments,
get Kyle.
please. Who do you think's gonna be next?
Baby Yoda.
Dr. Lupo.
Dr.
Dr. Lupo.
probably.
I don't know. I think with the J.J. Abrams thing that happened, Baby Yoda's like a pretty
Yeah.
safe call.
Maybe, but maybe they don't want Baby Yoda to get shot in the head.
Wait, didn't
Oh,
they say
you're making a
fashion?
good
Fashion was a part of that?
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
brand?
fashion.
What
Yeah.
brand do you think it would be? Oh my God, I'm on camera.
Come on.
We have a spy camera.
A spy
we don't
camera.
tell anyone, but we're always spying on you.
She doesn't look like she's in the Phantom Zone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I do.
she's so-
Well,
yeah.
I'm transparent. I am so white.
He's so white, so he looks like a ghost.
Yeah.
All right. We just have like 5 more stories, guys. Bear with us
12
here.
more stories, guys.
12 more stories. We're going to learn more about Baldurs Gate 3 in just a little over a month. The official Twitter account for the RPG posted a short clip with the caption, "Something's brewing," that showed off motion capture sessions, an orchestra, and behind-the-scenes development. I, for one, think it would be cool beans if we could get a release date. Just something.
Oh, that's
Always
just the
mad.
announce,
That's
okay.
just the announce.
Yeah.
But we don't have a release date yet. But heck, you guys are building the hype. I love when they do that. I love and hate it. It's a thing. A bounty hunter Disney is. A bounty hunter Disney is.
Was that how that was supposed to go?
I don't know. The Verge reports the home of Mickey Mouse has sent takedown notices to Etsy sellers for putting up their own Baby Yoda products, if you didn't know. Yeah, Disney didn't have Baby Yoda merchandise rearing to go at launch of The Mandalorian. That's because it would have spoiled a major surprise from the pilot episode. So in response, homemade products have filled that Sarlacc pit void. Nice one, Evan. But now Disney is putting a blockade on those sellers like it's the Trade Federation.
Is that legal?
But look
Wow.
what, yeah, I mean it is.
It is legal. I know.
But look, we got one. We got one before everyone else.
Get wrecked.
Before they
Disney.
started ceasing and desisting.
We're in the Fox house. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, what you gonna do?
Nothing.
Business daddy.
Oh God.
There you go.
Oh God.
What?
John Favreau's at the door.
John Favreau's here?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh God.
Did he bring
John?
Baby Yoda with him?
Oh God. He's got
That's
pepper
all I
spray.
need. He's got pepper spray.
Okay.
All right, Google Stadia.
Google
Is it Stadia or Stadia? Stadia? I always get confused.
Stadia.
It's Stadia? For real?
No.
It's Stadia. It's totally Stadia. Because like Canadian, eh?
Eh?
All right, a thing that apparently still exists, Google Stadia is still existing, will reportedly get 10-timed exclusives in the first half of this year. Eurogamer says there aren't any specifics on what those games are, but Google is promising them anyway. The company sent out the following note: looking at our upcoming lineup, we are tracking more than 120 games coming to Stadia in 2020 and are targeting more than 10 games in the first half of this year alone that will be only available on Stadia when they launch. All right. You know, it's easy to rag on Stadia, really easy to be clear.
Super easy.
But I hope these exclusives take advantage of the streaming capabilities. Like, it seems like there could be some rad multiplayer experiences with that format.
just
And
don't have
hopefully
the-
some rad games, because that's what it needs.
It's just there's not the infrastructure.
I know.
Yeah.
It failed. It was a failure to launch.
Okay.
They could have done better. All right. On the last episode, I talked to you all about how Ubisoft Australia was donating to help in the Australian bushfire crisis. It's a heartbreaking tragedy with reports saying millions of acres of land have been ruined, possibly a billion animals have perished, and there are over 20 reported human deaths. Once again, I ask that you consider donating to help, or if you play Call of Duty Modern Warfare, you can actually assist by picking up the Outbreak Relief Pack.
Outback.
Sorry, Outback.
Yep.
We're not at the outbreak stage yet.
Well, I just wanted to be clear. Just so
No, I
okay,
appreciate
cool.
that. Thank
Okay,
you.
Sorry.
On Twitter, yes, make sure on Twitter, Infinity Ward said we're donating 100% of Activision's net proceeds from each purchase of the Outback Pack, which we've renamed the Outback Relief Pack across all platforms through January 31st. If you've already purchased the Outback Pack, thank you. Your purchase will count toward donation. That's amazing.
Nailed it.
So they're even backtracking. They're
Nailed it.
post-dating it.
Absolutely.
That's
nailed
great.
It.
So definitely want to give a shout out to Infinity Ward for the awesome action, especially making previous purchases part of the donation. Gaming can do a lot of good in this world, and I'm glad to see other people are hopping on the train to help Australia out. All right, since we're already talking about Modern Warfare, I'll add that Infinity Ward is prolonging Season 1 to February 11th. Just more delays. The dev said on its website, over the next few weeks, a host of new items and challenges will arrive, including an in-game
I don't know if
challenge.
it's a delay. I think it's an
I
extension.
think I messed that up. Did he mean? Oh, did I say
prolonging.
prolonging, not the other thing, which is
Delaying.
delay.
Okay. We're so ready for delays.
So ready. I was just
Okay.
ready to get angry.
Yeah.
Anyways, what are they doing? Their host of new items are being added and challenges will arrive, including an in-game challenge to earn the new crossbow weapon, or more remix game modes, new playlists, and more in-store to discover. We can also apparently look forward to more double XP opportunities, which I feel like is definitely needed. The tier progression for the Battle Pass seems super grindy. No? Yes. Super grindy.
Yeah.
All right.
Grindy
That was
grindy.
a bunch of news. Yes, that was a lot of news. So, in case you didn't notice, why is there hair in my face? There you go, I got it. Okay, so we don't have a mediocre plays. Kyle has been slacking.
I've been playing a bunch of Minecraft.
He's been playing Minecraft, which, I don't know, could be entertaining. We
Not
could do
the
it.
same.
Not the same.
Not the same.
You need some action stuff.
Yeah.
You need some multiplayer stuff, like
Yeah.
because you're just building stuff
Yeah.
by yourself,
No.
with friends.
With friends.
Okay. All right. And we are going. Should we play our Let's Play? We should skip.
We're saving it.
We're saving it for next week, guys. Part 2 of Control is going down, believe it or not.
Okay.
So we're going to be doing that next week, just a heads up. And in the meantime, we'll take a quick break. And guess what? Next up, our guest, Brittany Johnson, is in the house. So we're going to be chatting with
Yay.
her. So don't go anywhere. And thanks for tuning in. Be right back. Take a look at this throwback to last week's episode with Sam Witwer. It was awesome. Check it out. We have Sam Witwer here.
Yes.
Everybody, shout out to our cool guest. You've mostly played villains, I just realized.
I mostly have, yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Do you
Yeah.
think that that's like something that's just, I don't know, comes across in how you look?
Yeah, it's like this like bony protrusion
The brow.
thing.
Brow.
This giant thing, and they're like, that guy is up to no good. If he's brooding about
That means,
hurting
yeah,
people.
killing people.
Yeah.
Being really bad to people.
So what you're saying is you have murder face.
Murder face. Resting murder face. Yeah.
Perfect.
I'm actually smiling right now.
I know. 2 video games, you're like the lead. Force Unleashed.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
the
weird.
franchise, all the games, and then
Yeah.
this other one, Days Gone.
Days Gone, yeah. It's like Starkiller didn't shave for a few months.
Did you do mocap for this?
Mocap the whole thing. It was
Okay.
basically an on-camera gig, but it was
Like acting.
Yeah.
But they
Basically,
just-
you're on there. You're with the other actors. You're on a stage,
Okay.
and your movements, your face, and your voice is all being recorded at the same time. And I gotta say, they did a really good job of translating what my face was doing on the stage to the digital character.
And how does the experience compare to just regular on camera? Are there challenges or things you wouldn't expect that are like hard to?
I'll tell you what I love about the mocap thing.
Yeah.
They just want one take that works, and they'll put the cameras in later. John Garvin, the writer and director of the game, was very much like, hey, listen, if something comes out of your mouth and it's not quite as written, it's fine. And I think that's why the performances seem like a little bit unpredictable in the game, because, the characters seem a little bit more real because we don't know what we're gonna do.
Right.